You know, it's fantastic that you're addressing this and you're using the ability from one of the number one shows in the world to get your message out there. And I mean, that's fantastic. And Mike's got a question for you.
Speaking of the number one show, I need to know this. Your two wonderful co-judges, if you had to pick a breed of dog that's personality would be like Len or like Bruno, what breed of dog would you choose for each of them?
Oh, my goodness.
Our listeners are very curious. They've all asked me.
That is a great question. Okay, well, I would say that Len is like a Ridgeback.
Ooh, okay.
He's just sort of classy, unique, a little dapper, a little sexy, but very always elegant and very refined. Okay?
Wow, great.
Yeah, and then
how about Bruno?
Bruno is crazy Chihuahua.
I was going to say, we were betting on Chihuahua or Poodle, so you...
Yeah. He's like a Chihuahua Poodle mix.
He's a Chihuahua Poodle.
Right, Chihuahua Poodle, with or without the tail.
Actually, they call that a Chipu here.
Yeah,
they literally call that a Chipu.
Now, I love that laugh. Now, it is contagious, I'm telling you. Now, let me ask you, how is it, how can people get involved right now with your campaign and with PETA? I mean, obviously, we know they can go to www.peta.org and find out a lot more information about what you're doing and the causes that you have right now. But how can people in general, if they want to get in touch with you and ask you a question about what you're doing and what you're doing with PETA to help prevent this?
Well, you know, actually, if people want to reach out to me, they can always go to my website. It's www.carrieinaba.tv, and I actually check my emails. I actually do them. It takes me a while to respond because I actually do respond to people.
I sent you a love letter a year ago, and you haven't gotten back to me, Carrie Ann.
You did not.
I so did. There was a picture of me, and, you know... You didn't get back. I don't know what's going on. So
I didn't give him his medication yet, so just ignore him for a bit.
There's no way you did, because I would have gotten it. It would have
been sent to the FBI. Look, wait.
But, you know, basically all we're asking is for people to just take care of their animals and spay and neuter their pets. Really, it's a very simple campaign, and that's why it's so appealing to me. It's called the ABCs, which is Animal Birth Control. Just remember that, and just remember that by having your animals neutered or spayed, you're preventing so much unnecessary, unnecessary situations, whether they have to go to, whether they're, hurt, or they're put in painful situations, or they're put in shelters, which are wonderful to have because they save a lot of lives, but also at the same time, nobody wants to be living in a shelter.
Wow, well said.
No, extremely perfectly said. Now, once again, people can go visit and see Carrie Ann's information at www.peta.org. And once again, your website, if you can repeat it again for all the listeners in Canada who love to hear your voice with your website.
www.carrieinaba.tv. But I also wanted to say that if there's anybody who's down, I know there's listeners who listen to your website, anybody who's down in Los Angeles, on the weekend of October 26th, which is coming up. It's the weekend right before Halloween.
Right.
There's a thing called Race for the Rescues, and it's at the Rose Bowl, Pasadena, and it starts at 8:30 a.m. It's a 5-kilometer race, and you can run or walk. And we encourage everybody to attend because you do the walk, and then all of these animals, we allowed a chance for people to adopt them, and no animal will go back to the pounds. They'll actually be all sent to shelters, I'm sorry. I just lost my train of thought.
Well, that's a great cause. We'll certainly let our listeners know, and hopefully someone will be able to get down.
Yeah.
Well, I hope so. I mean, it's a really fun day, and they have a little fashion show with the animals. It's adorable. At first I thought it was kind of odd, but when I found out it's to make people really kind of feel closer to the animals so that they will be adopted or that they'll be placed in nice homes, then I thought it was a great idea.
Now, just before we let you go, because I know you're extremely busy, you're getting calls. People are saying, hey, you're on Animal House Radio with Aaron and Dr. Mike, so they're calling you up on the other line and your iPhone.
I know, do you remember what's going on?
Yeah, you're popular right now across the world, other than being from ABC. 2 quick questions.
Yes.
Has ABC been very supportive of the PETA campaign?
Well, I think ABC is very supportive. They kind of keep they keep track on what we're doing, but they're not necessarily, it's not ABC. I don't represent ABC when I'm signing on to do this, although it's a good fit because I am on ABC and the campaign is ABC. Yeah. But ABC supports pretty much all that we are doing.
Well, that's great.
Now, last question I have for you is, in the past few years that you've been judging the show, has there been one contestant where you can honestly sit there and say, my cat has better maneuvering than that person dancing? I know there's an answer. I know. I just through that laugh, and it's going to go high pitch in a second.
It could be. It could be. Maybe Adam Carolla.
Oh, okay.
However, he redeemed himself with his unicycling skills.
There you go.
I love this laugh.
That is hot. That's a good question.
That's yeah. So, we're going to take your laugh and we're just going to loop it up and we're just going to put PETA.org with your laugh. I love it. It's fantastic.
Thank you, guys.
If any information on the program that Carrie Ann has, you can visit www.PETA.org, or once again, you can visit Carrie Ann's own website for more information, and you can tune into Dancing with the Stars. Mike, tell when Dancing with the Stars on is in Canada on ABC.
Monday evenings here at 8 o'clock.
It's a great program. Thank you so much.
Thanks
and once again, congratulations for doing this, and congratulations for working with PETA along with many other celebrities who put their foot forward for a perfect direction. And honestly, good for you. You're doing something to change the world.
Thank you for what you do, because I think it's great that you have a show dedicated to animals. I think that's fantastic. So
thanks so much, Carrie Ann. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Have a wonderful
night. Ladies and gentlemen, Carrie Ann Inaba, thank you very much. Take care of yourself. Have a great night. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Animal House Radio on CHHA 1610 AM radio in Toronto.